Hello, my name is Rebecca Wambui. I'm a backend developer at Trigger Foods, and as a backend developer, I take part in the development lifecycle to make sure that I lightly code for web development. I'm also a Global Minimum 2018 alumni. I joined Global Minimum in 2017 as an InLab participant, and during the InLab period, we were taught basic circuitry and programming using C++. And I really liked the mentorship and also the coding programs which we were taking. They really inspired me, and through that knowledge that I gained from InLab, I applied for InChallenge with a team of 3 and came up with a project called the Speed Bump Detector. So basically, a speed bump detector is a gadget that is installed at the bumper of the car, and whenever a car approaches the bump, it gives some signals to the driver so that the driver can slow down or stop so it cannot hit the bump. So that was to help reduce road accidents caused by unmarked speed bumps and overspeeding. So when I was still at Global Minimum, I attended various events, one of them being African Women in Technology, hosted by Akira Chicks. And from there, I was so inspired by various young women who are part of technology in tech, who are part of tech, and some of them had very awesome projects and very good ideas in the technological field. And so I didn't know that few years from then I would join Akira Chicks. So Akira Chicks is just a platform that inspires young women to be in the tech field, and inspires basically young women to be in the tech fields. And then also attended London International Youth Science Forum in the UK, and I participated in that program as the only Kenyan for a period of 2 weeks. So 1 week before I started my KCSE, Wango came to our school, Agape Children's Center, and told me about Akira Chicks, more about Akira Chicks and how they offer the Code Hive program, especially for ladies. And I got so interested in that program. So after I finished my KCSE in 2019, I got a phone and installed a certain app called Sululan, where I started self-teaching myself HTML and CSS, the basic programming languages. And I didn't know at that time that the Akira Chicks opportunity is going to come my way. So after some few weeks, Brenda called me and she told me that the applications are now open. So she helped me out in applying for Akira Chicks as my mentor. And after I applied, I went for an interview and then passed the interview, and now I was now enrolled into the Code Hive program in now 2020. So in 2020, we had a program for 2 months, and then when Corona hit our country, we had to go home and learn via WhatsApp for 3 months. And after that, we now came back to school in July and started using Zoom as a way of learning. And then now from there, we were still applying for internships, because at the program you must have an internship before you graduate. So we applied for an internship, and I applied at Trigger Foods, where now I'm currently working as an apprentice. So I think one thing that I'd like to tell young people is always being open-minded, always be ready to learn. Whichever opportunity comes your way, be ready to learn it and grab it with all your heart, because you don't know the impact that it's going to impact on your life. Don't have a fixed mindset where you only want to do a certain thing and that's what you really want to do for the rest of your life. Be open-minded, and then be eager to learn whatever that comes your way. Be curious, be eager to learn, and then be open-minded and always think out of the box. And also another thing, always be persistent in terms of when you find something and maybe you're not very familiar with it, or maybe you don't know how to do it, follow up and know how it's being done. Follow up and know how you can be able to tackle a certain thing that's maybe you don't know how to tackle it. Be persistent, be curious, and also be flexible. Maybe, for example, you wanted to do something and maybe it doesn't work out for you. Always be flexible, such that when another thing or another opportunity rather comes your way, you're able to adapt into that line, and you're able to follow up with that, so that you can make your life better. Just make your life better. I think that's it for me.